Welcome to a piece of heaven, in Switzerland, Oberried in Brienzersee. This small village is found in a stunning valley by Lake Brienz. The lake has clear blue water, and is surrounded by tall mountains. Oberried is quiet, peaceful, and full of nature. You can hear birds singing, and see flowers blooming in spring and summer. The wooden houses look traditional and cozy. People come here to relax and enjoy the calm. You can take a boat ride on the lake, go hiking in the hills, or just sit and enjoy the view. It feels like a dream. Every season brings beauty: green in summer, golden in fall, snowy in winter, and colorful in spring. Oberried in Brienzersee is truly a hidden gem in Switzerland, a perfect place to find peace and enjoy nature's beauty. Oberried in Brienzersee is in the Brienzersee region. It sits high above Lake Brienz, giving amazing views all around. The air here is fresh and clean. Many people take photos because it looks like a postcard. You can walk along quiet paths and see waterfalls in the distance. The village is small, but that's what makes it special. There are only a few shops and cafes, but everything feels warm and friendly. Locals smile and greet you. At night, the sky is full of stars. It's perfect for a peaceful holiday. There's also a train station, so it's easy to reach from Interlaken. In winter, the snow makes the village look like a fairy tale. In summer, the lake shines under the sun. You can even swim or just dip your feet in the water. If you love nature, peace, and beautiful views, Oberried in Brienzersee is the place to go. Oberried in Brienzersee is perfect for nature lovers and quiet moments. It's not crowded, so you feel like you have the view all to yourself. The sound of the lake and the breeze through the trees is very calming. There are benches where you can sit and enjoy the peace. If you like hiking, there are many trails that go up the hills and into the forest. You can see cows grazing and hear their bells ringing, a true Swiss feeling. Wildflowers grow everywhere in spring. If you're lucky, you might spot mountain goats or eagles flying above. There's a small church in the village that looks lovely and peaceful. It's also a great place for a picnic. You can bring some Swiss cheese and chocolate, sit by the lake, and just enjoy the moment. Many artists and photographers love this place because of its beauty. Sunrises and sunsets here are magical. The sky turns orange, pink, and purple above the calm water. In Oberried in Brienzersee, time feels like it slows down. The village is small, but it has a special charm. The locals often ride bicycles or walk along the lake's edge. Some people even kayak on the clear waters, enjoying the calmness of the lake. There are charming old wooden barns and houses, and some have flower boxes with colorful blooms in summer. The streets are peaceful, and it's easy to explore everything on foot. Just nearby, you can take the famous Brienz-Rothorn Railway, which is one of the oldest mountain railways in Switzerland. It's a beautiful ride, taking you to the top of the Rothorn mountain, where you can see breathtaking views of the whole area, the lake, the village, and the surrounding peaks. If you love Swiss food, you can try local dishes like our Swiss fondue, and fresh fish from the lake. The area is also known for its wood carving, and you can find beautiful wooden souvenirs crafted by local artists. Oberried in Brienzersee is like a secret treasure in Switzerland. It's perfect for people who want to escape from busy cities. The water of Lake Brienz is so clear, you can see the stones under it. The color changes with the sun, sometimes deep blue, sometimes turquoise. The mountains around the lake look like giant guardians, standing tall and peaceful. In autumn, the trees turn gold, orange, and red. It looks like a painting. There are little boats tied along the shore, and ducks gently swim by. Many visitors enjoy taking quiet walks along the lakeside trail. You can even bring a book and read by the water. It's also a great spot for photographers who love peaceful nature scenes. Sometimes, the clouds hang low over the lake, creating a dreamy, misty view. At night, you can hear crickets, the gentle waves, and maybe see the moon shining on the lake. It's a place where you can breathe deeply, smile easily, and feel truly relaxed. Oberried in Brienzersee is also special because it stays calm even during tourist seasons. While other places get crowded, this village stays quiet and natural. It's a great place for couples, families, or solo travelers who want to relax. The mornings are fresh and cool, perfect for a peaceful walk. You can hear the soft sounds of nature, birds singing, water gently splashing, and wind rustling through the trees. Many houses in the village have big wooden balconies filled with flowers in summer. You can sometimes see cats sleeping in the sun, or children playing by the water. There's also a small playground and picnic spots with views of the lake and mountains. It's the kind of place where you don't need a plan, you can just wander and enjoy. In winter, everything is quiet and covered in white snow. Smoke rises gently from chimneys, and everything feels cozy. It's the kind of village where you make memories without even trying, just by being there. Oberried and Brienzersee is also a great place for watching the clouds. They move slowly over the mountains and reflect in the lake like a mirror. Some days, the whole village is filled with golden light, as the sun sets behind the peaks. Even rainy days feel special here. The mist floats between the trees, and the air smells fresh and earthy. Locals say it's the perfect weather for a warm cup of tea and a quiet moment by the window. There's also a small waterfall nearby that you can walk to. It's hidden in the forest and makes a soft, peaceful sound as it flows. Along the trails, you might see wild berries or tiny alpine flowers growing between the rocks. The village is safe and friendly. You can leave your door open and feel at home. Some guest houses offer breakfast with local honey, cheese, and fresh bread. Everything feels simple and full of care. Life moves slowly here, in the best way. It's not just a place to visit, it's a place to feel. In summer, Oberried and Brienzersee feels like a peaceful paradise. The sun shines gently, and the lake sparkles like diamonds. You can take off your shoes, walk barefoot on the soft grass, and dip your feet in the cool water. Kids laugh and splash by the shore while parents relax nearby. There are picnic tables and little wooden docks, where people sit and watch the boats go by. Sometimes, swans glide across the lake so gracefully, they look like they're dancing. You can also rent a paddleboard or canoe and explore the quiet corners of the lake. The mountains rise high all around, and the sound of cowbells echoes softly from the hillsides. Farmers nearby care for their animals with love, and you might see goats or sheep along the hiking paths. There's a small local festival in the village sometimes, with music, traditional Swiss clothes, and homemade food. It's full of smiles and laughter. Life in Oberried and Brienzersee is slow, sweet, and full of heart. In Oberried and Brienzersee, every season feels like a new kind of magic. In spring, the snow melts from the mountain tops, and fresh green grass starts to grow. Tiny flowers bloom along the walking trails, yellow, purple, pink, and white. Birds return and sing cheerful songs in the early morning. In autumn, the trees glow with warm colors: orange, red, gold. The air gets crisp, perfect for wearing a cozy sweater and walking by the lake. In winter, the whole village turns quiet and white. Snow covers the rooftops like frosting on a cake. You might see children sledding or families building snowmen. In the evening, little lights shine from the windows, making everything feel warm and welcoming. Even inside the guest houses, it feels like home: soft blankets, wooden furniture, and the smell of fresh bread or hot cocoa. Many people say they come to Oberried and Brienzersee once, and dream of returning again and again. It's not just beautiful, it touches your heart. Oberried and Brienzersee is also special at sunrise. When the first light touches the lake, everything turns golden and calm. The water is still like glass, and the sky slowly turns from dark blue to soft pink. It's a quiet moment, just you, nature, and peace. Some people sit on a bench with a warm drink, and simply watch the day begin. In the evening, the sunset paints the sky with orange and purple, and the mountains cast long shadows over the village. You can hear gentle waves, birds flying home, and sometimes the sound of a distant train. The Brienz-Rothorn train passes nearby, puffing slowly up the mountains, a charming sound that fits the peaceful mood. If you enjoy photography, every corner of this village is picture perfect. Every view is like a painting. Even when you do nothing, you feel content. Oberried and Brienzersee is a place where time feels soft, the heart feels light, and nature feels close. Oberried and Brienzersee feels like a place where time pauses. You don't hear cars or busy streets. You hear birds, soft footsteps on gravel, and the gentle splash of water hitting the shore. Sometimes, a breeze moves through the trees, and you can hear the leaves whisper. People walk slowly here. They smile. They take their time. Even the dogs seem relaxed, calmly trotting beside their humans. In the early morning, you might see a thin mist above the lake. It moves gently, like a soft blanket being pulled away by the sun. The mountain reflections look like a dream in the water. If you walk up a little path into the hills, you'll find wooden benches with wide views. Just sitting there feels like a gift. You don't have to say anything. You just feel. You feel peace. You feel calm. You feel like you're part of something quiet and beautiful. Oberried doesn't try to impress you. It just welcomes you, softly, like a gentle friend. In Oberried and Brienzersee, even the clouds seem to move more slowly. They drift above the lake, casting soft shadows on the water. The village feels like it belongs to nature. Everything is quiet, calm, and kind. Sometimes you see a grandpa sitting on a bench, feeding the birds. A little child waves at the passing boats. A couple walks hand in hand, not saying much, just smiling. The lake always has a soft sparkle, like it's smiling back. In summer,